to them. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. With Greg and Joe. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. Greg and Joe.
Hello, welcome to episode 221 of the All Seeing Guys podcast with Greg and Joe. I, of course, am Greg, and I'm joined as always over the scap waves. But who are you?
Obviously, Joe Jackson.
He's obviously Joseph Jackson. You know the name, now own the toy.
Who else is it going
I don't know why I always say that. That's a line from the end of Short Circuit 2, believe it or not, for those that won't be
I
that
do believe
surprised.
that, funnily enough. Considering you are the enthusiastic short circuit man.
It's true. I've recently at work been, I've been very accident prone recently. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
you said the other day.
Yeah, and recently my ear keeps popping.
Okay.
And the working theory is something's wrong with my ear, and it's throwing my balance off. I'm like all over
You
the
got
fucking
vertigo
place.
or some shit.
I am not really vertigo, but I'm just all over the fucking gaff, man. And the other week I fell down the stairs at home and rode down on my knee, and it really fucking hurt.
Was that the one
And
you
then-
told? Was that when you told me about that and Lizzie was laughing at you? Or was there? Have you fallen?
Possibly.
Or have you
No, it was-
fallen down the stairs more than
It
once?
was like a couple of weeks ago, and my knee was fucked, man. It still hurts now, but it was really swollen. I was struggling at work, and I was chatting to a woman at work the other day. She messaged me going, "How's your knee?" And I was like, "It was a lot better, but you won't believe what happened." I was in Kingston, and I was holding Indiana's hand, walking through the street, and all of a sudden, I passed a bus stop. I passed 100 times, but all of a sudden, there's like an arm rail on the seat that I wasn't
really?
there previously. It was a bus stop outside, actually. It's always in Kingston. It's nearer to me. It's outside the a pub, the Maypole.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I basically walked into it and it gave, oh my God, it fucked the top half of my leg so bad.
Oh,
And
man.
I'm saying to someone at work, I'm like, I won't believe what happened. And then I walked into and they're like, no, I can't believe it. We can all believe it.
Yeah.
Like, if all you do here is walk into things all the time. It's true, I do. Have you seen that cut on my head?
I
I snapped my
saw
head.
that the other day. I was like, what the fuck
Yeah,
have
I
you
cut
done
my
there?
head. I stood up onto a rail at work and cut my head.
God
Just all
damn.
over the fucking place, man. I'm literally all over the place. I don't know what's going on.
Get
at
it
the moment.
together, Armstrong.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
It's all right, man. It's only a couple of more weeks of the year left, and then we can restart.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Anyway, this episode comes out on Boxing Day.
It does,
think.
yes.
Yes. So, Merry Christmas, yows! Fucking filthy animals. Where will we be Boxing Day? You'll be off, I'll be at work.
I'm heading to my mum's on Boxing Day. We're me and Becca are at the flat for Christmas Day. We're just having one here. First Christmas in the flat. So
Yeah, that'd
we're
be
gonna-
nice, yeah.
we're gonna go at some point. Well, I mean, it's gonna have to be in the next few days to go and get some food.
Yes, you need to do
for it
that.
and stuff like that. I've already mentioned the Spicemas. Spicemas is going very, very well.
Excellent,
we've got
yes,
an
good.
excellent collection of spices. But yeah, it's we're just having a chill one at home.
Yeah, nice.
And then I'm gonna head to mum's, and
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah,
I mean,
sounds like it's all...
Yeah, done all the shopping and stuff. It's stressful, man. It's the present
stressful.
buying that stresses me out. But
Yeah.
it's
I put it off for ages, but ended up just sitting down and doing it all on my phone in about half hour.
Yeah, that is the thing that you can all just order everything pretty much. I think vouchers was the majority of the stuff that I got just because of
I did a couple of vouchers for ones I was really stuck on.
yeah. So it's an easy
Yeah.
it's an easy give, isn't it?
It is an easy give, yes, very easy give.
Yeah, it's
We did get into the festivities a little bit I say, not Boxing Day, but the time of recording, which is we're the 21st of December.
Mm-hmm.
We did have Christmas horror a couple of days ago.
Yes, we did a
At
successful
Ed's.
Christmas horror once
We
again.
didn't do it last year, but this is still 11th year of it happening.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Ed's, went to his house, sat down. First time at his house we've done it. Because obviously last year Willow was born, so we didn't do it.
Yeah.
And that was when they just moved in. But we got there early and we watched a bunch of Christmas-based horror movies.
We did, yeah. Some good viewings, some very good
Yeah,
viewings.
but I prefer them when they're more terrible.
Yeah, no, I mean when I say good viewings, I mean we enjoyed them, but they were shit. Like,
I was telling someone at work today, we were talking about chocolate and advent calendars, and I was telling them about there was that advent calendar film we tried to watch. It was like 24 stories.
It was, yeah.
One of them was that kid that kept eating everyone's chocolate.
Literally the first one.
First one. And then he goes into a shop and eats the advent calendars off the shelf, and then the guy behind the counter's like, "Oh, die, hola, and then the kid like turns into a chocolate and goes into an advent calendar and gets eaten by his little sister, I guess.
There's nothing quite like a Christmas curse.
There you go. A little Christmas curse to be thrown on everyone.
Beg.
Beg for me.
Yeah, no, it was. That one didn't last. I think we got.
No, I think we got to about 4. I don't know. We went for a zoot and it came back and it was still on. Then it was down for.
We were just longer. Like, now it was. They weren't particularly great. I mean, the stories themselves were too short. That first one with the boys being turned into chocolate.
But then there were ones that just made no sense. Weren't even to do with Christmas. Or that space one made no sense.
Japanese one, wasn't it? Yeah,
I had no idea what was happening. It was like a planet. And then something opened, and everyone suffocated and died.
I feel like they went for
and that was it.
Yeah, I feel like they went for that sort of like VHS film. Like, do you remember that one where it was like they find all the different?
Oh right, I was about to say lots of films were on VHS.
No, it's the horror one, which is just called VHS. But this
guy
finds all the different tapes, and there's all different horror sort of stories on them. I think it was going for that sort of vibe, but with much less budget.
Yes, much less budget.
So it wasn't fantastic. But we watched what was it Violent Night?
Yeah, we kind of watched it. We were in and out
with David Harbour.
It
was surprising to see him in it, considering how not good it was.
Yeah, I know.
It was quite a surprise. But then again, I mean, if but
then again, he also did that film on Netflix, didn't he? We Have a Ghost, where he plays a ghost, right? And it's like
this man's just
it's like a weird film. He's just going for it.
Yeah.
Just like, fuck yeah, okay, I'll do it.
It's just like, I'm just gonna do a bunch of junk.
Yeah, a bunch of junk.
Junk.
But Christmas was good, and we ate a lot of shit and fucking drank. Actually, I didn't drink that much. I only had like 3 of my beers, I think, the whole day. I mean, 2 of them were big cans. But
I started relatively early when you guys were still having a coffee. But I don't drink coffee, so I just had a whiskey and coke, obviously, at about 11 in the morning.
That'll do it.
That will do it. But yeah, I did feel like I didn't. We had like sort of nibbly sort of snacks and stuff throughout the day. But when I got home, I was so fucking full. Like,
me too.
Like I've been victim to it in the past of Christmas horror, where I've just overeaten and I've gone home and thrown up. And I genuinely got close to being sick when I got home. Yeah, I was really stuffed, man. I think after you left, we watched Krampus, but I think I left probably about half hour before it finished. Yeah.
Because for the same reason, I was just absolutely stuffed.
I was stuffed, and I was just starting to feel myself flag. Like
I think I ate an entire packet of the big share bag of chocolate buttons as well. Like,
you animal, you absolute animal. I enjoyed the mountain of chicken skewers that Ed
yes,
got.
me too, and the pigs in blanket and all that.
I was taken aback, and the obviously I'm always partial to a camembert as well. So
oh yes, me too. That was good. Oh yeah, I like
always love a camembert. Gotta love it. But yeah, another successful tradition achieved. Yeah, it was a good one.
For it, fucking awesome.
Wonderful.
Day. And then what else have I got to mention? Marion highlighted this, and I will get this done. I've stopped putting the Podnose outro on the podcast because Podnose, as far as I'm aware, doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
I went on their website and realised that it hasn't updated an episode in so long, and no one's has.
Yeah.
So I just stopped putting it on. But then Marin messaged to be like, it stops too abruptly now. So I haven't done it for this episode, Marin, but I will think of some sort of thing to put. It might just be a standard, you've been listening to All Seeing Guys podcast. Be sure to leave a review on your podcast catcher of choice. Or Marin, maybe you want to record one for us and we'll stick it on the end of the episode. Save me the hassle.
That's it. We'll get a guest. We'll get a guest outro.
Everyone will be like, "Who's that person talking at the end?" Maybe you could do it for us.
We'll do it. You have to pay to do the guest outro of our podcast.
Yeah. Well, Marion, you can do it for free.
Set up the Patreon.
Maybe you can record us a little outro, and then I'll just use that and save myself the hassle. That'll be interesting.
There you go. You are now coming to the end of this week's episode.
You are now at the end of All Seeing Guys podcast. How's anything else going on? Obviously, we talked Christmas horror.
Yeah, man. It's pretty chill up until Christmas now for me. Work's dying down. It seems to be that I'm in the only industry that is quiet this time of fucking year.
Yeah, I was saying that we have been quiet until because I've always been told. Because obviously, when I joined last year, I was always told, look, November, most of December is just quiet.
Yeah.
And it was, but now we're kind of like days before Christmas. It is getting busy.
Yeah,
and obviously we're prepping, and obviously we're prepping, and we're prepping. All coming to the shop as well, buying presents for their, their golf, partners and stuff. I know nothing about golf. What do I need to get? And also getting ready for sale.
Yeah.
So I was doing a lot of that today. Yeah, a lot of getting ready for sale.
I've got POS to fucking go back to when we're back from the Christmas break and New Year break.
Point of sale.
Yes,
wonderful.
Indeed. Yes, for all those non-retail workers out there.
Yes, point of sale.
Is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we don't even use that term at work. Everyone's just like, "Where's the signs?"
Yeah, the signs.
Just classic signs.
The M. Night Shyamalan film.
Where's the sign? Yes, where's the signs? Get the signs up.
It's just signs.
It's just signs.
Yeah, man. Like we didn't really have like a Christmas party because I feel like I've set the tone for this one as I refused to go to it. And then everyone was like, "Oh, I'm not going." Not because I'm very popular at work and fun to be around. I think everyone was just like, "Nah, I see enough of you at work. That's fine. That's fine for us." But today, as a sort of something for each other, so one of the guys I work with, he brought in an Indian buffet. And
he just go buy that himself at his own money?
I think his wife made it all.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
It was quite something. It was quite something.
Wow. Yeah, you sent a picture. It looked great.
It was amazing. Like 4 bags of samosas. Wow. 2 bags of onion bhajis.
4 bags of samosas, 2 bags of bhajis, and a curry in a DIY shop.
It was like 8 naan breads, a bag of poppadoms. We had 4 tubs of chicken curry. Really fucking good as well. Really fucking good.
I bet it was homemade. Fuck yeah. 4
tubs of like biryani rice, which was again really fucking banging. And just fucking, oh my god, it was so good. Like, but there was so much. So I've bought like I've got like a party bag of fucking curry stuff on the way.
Take it home.
So me and Becca will have that later on. But it's fucking great.
Fuck yeah, man. That sounds good.
But yeah, it was like. We were so fucked afterwards. Like we didn't even like stuff too bad. It was just like, oh, it was a lot of food.
Yeah, and then you got to get through the day after you've eaten a lot.
We were all just looking at each other, just like, oh man, I could do a nap.
It was always the same. I remember when I would always go like training, like a Tommy Hilfiger for the day, and you'd go to head office, and then you'd go out for lunch, and you'd usually go to like a Pizza Express. So you'd have a pizza, and then you come back, and everyone's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, more icebreakers, get you back up and going.
Yeah, it's like, I'd rather not.
Our work Christmas party isn't until early Jan.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to all bar one in Guildford.
Nice.
I can't divulge too much, but last year we went to Zeezee's, I think it was Zeezee's in Guildford. Then went on to a club, but there were a few things that went down that basically kind of fucking ruined Christmas parties with my work for the rest of everyone.
God damn.
So this year, I'm a bit confused actually. I don't know whether we're actually eating or we're just going for drinks. I'm very confused what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm aware, all bar one is a cocktail bar, and that's it.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going for food first. I think we're just going there for drinks. But everyone's going. So usually it would be like the retail side of the shop, the clothing would do their one. That'd be the biggest amount of people.
Yeah.
The people that work in clubs would go do theirs. The people that run the range would have their own. So it's all kind of sort of separate. So everyone went off in little groups to do theirs. As far as I'm aware, this year it's everyone is going to the same one. It's all but that's
gonna be something.
It's like 70 people.
They must have just hired out the place.
I have no idea.
Fucking hell.
What it is. Man. I have no idea what it's going to be.
I look forward to hearing.
There hasn't been much discussion about it, so I really don't know what it's going to be. All I know is what I'm wearing.
Fair.
I've already got a Carhartt shirt that I've put off wearing just yet. I'm going to wait.
You're going to wait.
Make that its debut. Yeah. Make that its debut. I've got those new fucking Converse I'm gonna wear with it. I've got a new beanie. I've got some fucking new black fucking nudie jeans. Actually, they're not. Well, they are new, but I went into Kingston the other week when I had a bit of a splurge, and I bought that Carhartt jacket. And I was like, I really want to get some new clothing, but I didn't buy anything. So I ended up seeing what I wanted, and then going at Carhartt Black Friday sale. I bought the shirt and the beanie, but then like the jeans, I was like, oh man, nudie jeans are like 140 quid now. Fuck. So I just went and vinted, and somebody was selling a pair they bought brand new, didn't fit them, and I managed to get them for 25 quid.
Oh, bang, sorted.
And they arrived, and they were fucking awesome.
Yeah, fair dude.
They still had like the tag on them and everything, and I was just like, fuck yes.
Nice.
So
Good cut,
you can
nice,
find bargains out there to be found, everyone.
A nice baggy cut. Are you following the trend of the baggy clothes, Greg?
No, it was slim. The shirt's big. The shirt is a small though.
Yeah.
But it's still massive on me. But then again, if anyone that's seen me recently, I've quite a wire frame at the moment. Yeah, without going deep, Greg's had a rough few months, and it is reflected in my physicality.
Yeah.
To the point that people seem to point out to me quite a lot.
Oh.
To the point that I'm like a bunch of mums at the school gate the other day were just like, "Oh, Greg, you're so we can't believe how much weight you've lost. You're so skinny. You don't look well." And I'm just like, "Fuck off." Imagine if I went up to someone and said this.
It's all right, Greg. I'm eating for two. I've turned into I feel like a fat cunt is what I would call it.
Even my dad stopped me the other day at work and was just like, "You need to eat a meal, son." I'm like, "I am eating meals, sort of." Ish. Sort of ish.
So just to clarify, Greg doesn't have an eating disorder, if that's what you think.
No, I just don't. I'm just not really eating. No, Greg just had a rough time recently. It's probably affected his physicality and his mental health suffering as well. But don't worry, he'll be all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
He'll be all right.
That's all right.
Maybe. He might be okay.
Inbox him, hun.
Inbox him, hun. I'm also, and again, I don't want to diverge to go too deep again, but this is a weird thing for me to say, but it's kind of been a bit of an effect the last few months. It's separate to my issue, by the way. But this year, I've been aware of 3 people who have hung themselves. And so everyone out there, fucking keep your head clean. I don't want to fucking deal with any more messages telling me that someone's killed themselves again, okay? Fuck. Let's just fucking keep those heads up, yeah? Keep fucking plodding along.
Maybe phrase it differently, but yeah.
Sorry, that was such an evil laugh as well. That was such an evil laugh.
It's not a time to joke.
I think they would all appreciate it.
No, that's an admiral, it's a good
Admiral suicide.
Yes, very well put. Yes.
But anyway, don't want to bum anyone out, so I'll swiftly move on.
It is, it's the time of year. They always say to reach out this time of year.
And the thing is, when things like this have happened, and again, not to get depressing, but a lot of people worry about me at the moment, so then I get messages being like, fucking, this has happened. Are you okay? We're worried about. I'm fine. I'm not gonna fucking top myself. Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna top myself.
Yeah, I'm not checking on you every single day. I know you would say if something was fucking bad, you would speak to me or Ed or one of us or something.
Yeah, so, I mean there are points this bad, but I'm not ever to the point where I'm like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I've got a fucking 6-year-old daughter. I'm not going to fucking end myself.
Still
Jesus
confidently
Christ!
Walk over a bridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to jump off a bridge anyway. It's too cold. I get wet.
That's it. Okay. Question time. Greg, how would you?
That's not the best option, is it? It's not the best option, is it? A guy at work keeps asking these would you rather questions or what if and questions. Oh mate, they fucked up yesterday. Fucking hell. 2 of these guys I worked with yesterday on the late shift. They were having a conversation. I came over and then they're like, "Greg, have you ever seen a dead body?" And then, mate, honest to God, I started answering the question.
Yeah. And
at one point, one of them was like, "Greg, man, I think I'm going to have a panic attack." They had to literally ask me to stop.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
And I was like, well, actually, yes.
Yes, actually. You weren't expecting that answer, were you?
They weren't expecting it. And then the horrible stories that followed are things I've witnessed. And he literally was like, I'm going to have a panic attack.
Yeah.
And one of them came in today and was like, I had nightmares last night. And I'm like, well, you've got to be careful what questions you ask people.
Greg Armstrong, bearer of nightmares.
They might give you an answer that you don't want to hear. And that one obviously was something you didn't want to hear because it freaked you both out. And I'm just like, yeah.
I can't wait for the day that you're up in town and someone stops you and they're doing one of those TikTok videos where they're answering you questions in the street and they answer the wrong fucking one. It's actually, I have seen 17 dead bodies.
Yes, here we go. Strap in. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, this is gonna be a long TikTok, mate.
Yeah, get ready. You might want to switch this one to YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe to keep things light, we'll swiftly move on into Geezedropping. Because I have some geese drops.
Let's do that indeed.
Yes, Geezedropping. We hear snippets over a conversation heard by you or us. We read them out of our context. What did you hear? What did you hear?
having a listen.
What have you been hearing, Greg?
I actually have 3 that I heard myself, and then I've got I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that have been sent in.
Yeah.
How's your collection looking?
I have heard nothing because I quite insistent on walking around my headphones at the moment.
Brilliant.
But I got one from Wayne, who sent another good one, and Becca heard one the other day as well, so she passed that on to me as well.
Well, I've got 3 here. I can remember hearing 2 of them. The middle one, actually, no, I did hear. So
Jack
yeah,
send
I
one
did
today
hear
as
this.
well. I think Jack sent one.
Oh, I might have missed that. I'll have to have a look in the group. I'm not sure if I saw that.
I'll see if I can find it.
So one of them was obviously a child talking to his dad, but it tickled me. I wish chocolate bars were healthy. I'd eat them all day.
Well, they're not, and that's why.
No, they're not. And to be fair, even things that are healthy, you still can't eat all day. Enjoy in moderation.
Yeah, that's the idea. Otherwise, you just get bored of it. It's like, do you remember that episode of The Osbourne where Ozzy Osbourne was just eating burritos all the time?
Oh,
He'd just buy burritos all fucking day.
All day, can afford to. This one, there was a guy on the phone, so I don't know what the argument was, but he did sound pissed off. And it was, it's not my fault the laugh didn't translate.
What do you mean it didn't translate?
The laugh didn't translate.
It's in Spain. They write JA instead of HA, so it's like ja 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 ja.
Ja, 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 ja. The laugh didn't translate. Who knows? I'm not sure. This one, a guy, I was in Sainsbury's, I think, and I overheard a guy on the phone again. He better not say that Friday, or he won't be waking up Saturday.
Oh, you fucking... What are you doing? A wrestling promo? Fuck off.
He better not say that Friday, or he won't be waking up Saturday. There's a fucking threat.
What if he
for
says
you.
it on Thursday? Can he say it on Thursday?
Yeah, slowly becomes the Craig David song, yeah.
He can say it Thursday, because actually I'm busy Friday. And
I'm very busy that day.
Yeah. I can't. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it Saturday.
I will see if Jack...
I found Jack's one, which I'll
oh, yeah, you got it.
Jack sent this today, and it just says...
Oh, yeah.
Pull that skirt down, it's sexy.
That's almost like when I was telling a story here the other week about when I was at school and the girl's skirt tipped up a little bit when I was at school, and the school wasn't pulled up, just the front was poking up, and everyone was like, Chantal, that's sexy, pull your skirt down. So that does relate to Jack's...
Oh, hang on. That could have been... Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was just listening to the episode.
Yeah, he geezedropped our podcast. See if we noticed.
Interesting. Well, that's going to be a fun listen back for him.
What have you heard? Not you personally, but what have people heard and told you about?
So Becca told me this one the other day when she was at work. She said a man was singing like throughout the shop. So I walked in one end and walked out the other, but was like singing all the way through. And she heard one line that he was singing was, "She has the biggest boobs in Kingston."
Oh my god!
Which puts the
so it wasn't like a Christmas song. Or
no.
Like
it was definitely a song that he made up. Unless he was singing it
to himself,
singing it to a Christmas song, maybe. But I haven't got any kind of melody here or anything to run on. I am wondering who he's talking about, though. You know what I mean? Me too. Is he observationally singing? Who does have the biggest boobs in Kingston?
Look, answers on a postcard, please.
And then Wayne sent me this: 2 older women talking in the marketplace. You should have seen you should have seen the size of this thing. I'm surprised I didn't need stitches. A classic. Obviously, is that the Kingston marketplace? I'm assuming. No, I don't think it is. Wayne don't live around there anymore. Unfortunately.
Oh right, there you go.
Although he might be back in town, I don't know.
Who knows? But, going back in town.
I mean, obviously, she's talking about an enormous cock.
Right, of course.
Obviously, I mean, I can't think of anything else that it could be.
Because that just flashed me back to, and I don't know if we've recorded since then, maybe we have, when I went out with a guy from work and we went to the Christmas market because the Druid's head was rammed. I can't remember if this has been covered on the podcast. And we ended up going to the Christmas market and having beers there. Yeah. Because we found a bin we could use as a table. Because everyone was heaving.
Oh, yeah.
And we had like 4 beers there, but there was that awesome fucking like brass band playing that did that epic fucking hip hop. It was like a 10-minute melody, man. It was so fucking good.
They were all like dressed in lederhosen, weren't they?
Yeah, and they were, when they came out, because me and Chris were just there because there was somewhere to put our beer.
Yeah.
Ever the Druid's head was rammed. Well, I will go to Christmas market, and there was a girl doing like acoustic covers, and it was all right, you know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
These guys came out, and we were both like, "Oh, should we just finish these and go?" Luckily, we didn't, because that would have been a mistake. Because when they started playing, they were fucking awesome.
Yeah, you sent
to
a
the
video.
point that I'm actually pretty tempted. Because I remember them saying their last performance is the 22nd, which is tomorrow. I'm even tempted just to fucking go back and watch their last show tomorrow because they were so fucking good. They were so good. I want to see them do their hip hop melody again, mate. It was fucking great.
That's cool.
So,
That's
yeah,
cool.
I'm even tempted to possibly go back and watch them tomorrow.
Oh.
But yeah, it just made me think when you said marketplace. Are those your geese drops?
They were, yeah. I too was supposed to go. I was supposed to meet Karina at the marketplace.
Oh yeah, it was her birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was her birthday yesterday. A time of recording, the 20th. Not that you need to know these details about Karina. She doesn't listen to the show. But yes.
And now you don't know who she is.
There you go. So yeah, but I had the flu, so I didn't. I did not go. Yeah, I started feeling fairly rough last week, and I had the weekend off. I spent it in bed.
Nice.
It wasn't. No, it was all.
Everyone's sick at my work.
Horrific
Everyone is sick at my work at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm off. Like I kept getting really last few days at work. I keep getting really like lightheaded all of a sudden. Like really like, ooh, fucking hell! Like I don't know what's going on.
Like you feel like you're gonna fall over.
I do. Yeah, and bearing in mind, over the last couple of months, I think I fainted twice, and I kept freaking out I was going to faint at work, but I haven't yet. I've held it together.
Yeah.
Hold it together, Armstrong. Put it together, son.
That's it.
I have a few couple more geese drops then. So I've got from Maren. Thank you, Maren. Maren was moaning about that she hasn't been getting enough geese drops.
I mean, who doesn't? I haven't heard one for at least a month.
I mean, not to take away that she doesn't get enough geese drops. I pronounced that.
She said plenty of good geese drops.
But she had, of late, she's been missing out on them. But she quickly did correct that and sent me this one. This is a woman on the phone at a service station. But how much are you going to save for marriage counselling?
Like,
hopefully you're married.
Economically or like...
Hopefully you're married.
Emotionally.
Oh, so funny. I was watching Auntie Donna did this fucking ridiculous fucking Christmas podcast. Like, it's just them talking for an hour.
Yeah.
In fact, it's not even an hour. It's them talking for 45 minutes. But they're literally talking like, "Oh yes, I remember the days." Like, they're not dressed up as characters.
No,
they're just talking like they're old men.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just keep going on about, and this. Just like, when I bought my second house, I had to work very hard for it. The pen didn't work in the bank that I had to use to sign, so I had to bring my own pen, and I worked very hard to sign that and get my fourth house. And then when I bought my sixth, seventh, and eighth house, and they're just like, "Yes, but you worked hard for that house. You deserve those houses. You bought your own pen to the bank." Like, it's ridiculous. There was a point I was making with it. What the hell did we just say? What did I... Oh, yeah, that was
Let's
it.
just reenact Auntie Donna sketches for the last half
he was,
hour.
He was going on about... he's like... my eldest suggested that we just buy one present for the kid, or we do like a raffle and you pick which one you buy for.
Yeah.
And I said, "Look, I'm fine for that, but you try telling my third wife not to go crazy." And of course, I get home and she's already bought this and bought that and bought this, and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, you spent hundreds of dollars on these kids already," and I've already lost track of the point I'm trying to make. There was literally there was something that was just said.
The sketch until it clipped.
There was something that was said that I was like, "Oh yeah, I need to mention that." But I completely lost it. But it's really funny because the Christmas music keeps coming on, and then they're like, "Turn off that racket, I can't hear myself think," and they turn the music off, and as soon as it's off, you'll be like, "Why is the music not on? It's Christmas, for God's sake." And they put the music back on. Then seconds later, "Why is that music on? Turn it off." It's just ridiculous. I've lost track of what the point I was trying to tell about that Auntie Donna episode.
Nah, they popped
podcast
up on,
episode, but
they popped up.
I found it to the point I put it on for like when I go to bed, so I've probably actually seen it, listened to it about 3.5 times.
I saw the one they did, which was them as like the news team at Christmas, And they're just like, and now it's a very important report where we're getting information coming in that Santa has entered the airwaves on the the skyline on the Australia coast. This is fantastic news, and then it's all like it's how it is on Christmas, just like all the joke, and then just like breaking news coming in, like, and they cut to like, oh, mass floods, but but it's okay because Santa has now hit Perth, or something, like it's all just every
the floods
every
are fine.
piece, like every piece of like breaking news or like horrible news, it basically just cuts to them talking about Santa. And there's even one that's just like, of course Santa has entered the area, but obviously we have very strong customs here, and his reindeer will not be able to land in this.
That is true. They wouldn't be, would they? God, customs do well on that.
It's great. It's a really good one.
Wouldn't stand a fucking chance. Other geese drops I've got here from Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Ashloy. I don't want anything for Christmas this year because hold on a minute. Yeah, I don't want anything for Christmas this year because I got a lot for my birthday.
Oh, there.
But I would like a PS5. So that's just one thing.
Yeah.
Just one thing.
Just one thing.
Just one
little thing. That's all. That's all it is.
Thing.
Just one little thing.
One little thing's all I want.
That's clearly someone whose birthday is in like November, December time.
Yeah.
They've tried.
God, mine's creeping up in February.
It is indeed the
big
the
4-0.
milestone, mate.
The big 4-0.
That's it. You're getting the ball rolling.
Literally nothing.
No.
Literally nothing. No plans. No plans. There was obviously going to be a big 40th party or a big haul, but that's obviously all been cancelled now. So nothing's going to happen. I don't know what my 40th party is going to be. I'm probably not going to do much. We'll see. I don't feel like I'm having a midlife crisis, but maybe.
You're going to go out and get your nipple pierced and
yeah, maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah, just one. Just which one? Which one are you gonna the
I might go out and get my nipple pierced. Yeah.
Which so be careful, maybe, because I think the left might be the gay side. I don't know if.
Fucking hell! Today at work, I had to be gay. No, I had to, because we're going into sale. Obviously, Boxing Day. I was like, look, what are we doing with all the mannequins? Because I don't want to be undressing them when it's busy because somebody wants to show off it.
Yeah.
So I undressed all the mannequins and then I had to carry them from the shop over to the warehouse. Carrying a complete mannequin.
Yeah.
Is a fucking pain in the arse.
Is it the type of mannequin where you can like remove the arms?
They're all different types. Okay. Yeah, I can remove all the stuff.
Because that's what I've done it before. Like when in my time in H&M, and I remember moving around mannequins, and the arms would always fall off. Like
yeah. So there's different ones. Some pop out easy, some are pretty sturdy. But either way, it was easier to carry them in one go. Well, not all the mannequins at once, one at a time. But I wasn't taking them apart.
Mannequin dressing was like my least.
All you can do is literally grab the arse and the balls. That's all you can do. Yeah. It's all you can hold on to, really. I did get a few,
Do you when you do that?
Comments when you change mannequins.
Do you whisper in its ear when you do that and call it like a?
Well,
slut,
I'm pretty much crutching my face rather than.
Oh,
his
you
head in my
69
face.
it. Interesting. Okay.
No. His head's above me, but I'm holding him up like this to carry him.
Great strength.
So he's like, he's like, obviously his legs will drag across the floor.
Great strength, Greg. That would impress me if you lifted me off
his
my
crutch
feet.
is probably just below my chin. And there was some old boys outside having a cigarette, and I walked out carrying it. And one of them, I remember, I just heard him look at his mate and go, had his cigarette, and was like, "Oh, he's probably gay." Like that was it. He's probably gay. He's holding his balls. Just like,
of course. So when that guy goes and gets his bollocks checked by the doctor, and then the doctor immediately touches them, he's just like, "Well, you gay?"
Yeah. You're gay.
Well, you gay or something?
One of the older fellas that works in the shop walked past me as I was coming out, and he looked at me carrying the mannequin. He walked past, and he just went, "All right, Dharma."
That's good.
Which I thought was good.
Yeah.
And after a while, another guy walked past who worked there, but I don't really interact with much, walked past and was just like, "Have you bought these from home?" I was like, yeah, they're mine. They're my naked mannequins.
This is great.
But yeah, a lot of carrying naked mannequins across today.
Mannequin seduction.
Everyone makes fucking comments. They can't help themselves.
Mannequin seduction, man. That's it. That's what that is.
Geese drop from Sam. Thanks, Sam.
Lovely,
Couple of geese drops
Thank you.
from Sam. Oh no, one geese drop from Sam, sorry. A bunch of kids in the shop looking at watches, would you believe?
Okay.
Let me try it on so I can catch a snap for the gram.
Isn't that two different forms of social media? Snap is a Snapchat.
Yeah, Snap for the gram. I'm trying to go back and see.
So they're trying to flex things that they haven't.
Flex.
Fucking hell.
Flex a watch that they obviously can't afford, but they're just going to wear.
Brilliant.
Here we go.
Yeah, why don't you tag yourself in the fucking shop whilst you're at it?
So I think it's worth mentioning, Sam sent this message the other day and I liked it a lot. He said, on the way home, I have to change trams. The tram stop I change at is right next to a Hilton hotel. Here's what I've seen over the last 4 days through the windows of the largest hotel in Manchester. And here's what he's seen. 3 couples having sex.
Nice.
1 guy wanking at the window.
What, like stood at it?
I guess so.
Just
one couple, just wanking. One couple, 1 guy wanking at the window. 1 couple jumping on the bed like kids.
Yeah.
1 guy unpacking and repacking his bag and getting really pissed off. And a guy pacing up and down the room. And 1 guy getting a massive pizza. That was a few days ago. But then yesterday he sent a photo, because I was like, how is he seeing this?
Yeah.
I don't understand how you can look at a hotel and see all that going on. But then yesterday he actually sent a picture of the hotel and he was like, nothing happening tonight. But I zoomed in and my god, you can literally see everyone in the rooms.
I absolutely
there's one in the middle with 2 together, and I swear there's a guy lying on a bed with his legs in the air. I could be wrong, but you can see shit on there.
Just
like, you can
flashing
see
his anus to the city of Manchester.
You really can see
Hello,
everything
Manchester,
going on in this fucking hotel.
Nice.
So there you are, guys. Fucking get to the Hilton in Manchester and just. I mean,
if you want to impress Sam, make sure you're on the right side though. You know, like make sure you're tram side.
There's a Hilton next to my work, but it's not like that. It's like it looks like the fucking White House. Like, it's fucking fancy as fuck. You can't see people fucking. I imagine people that stay there don't fuck anyway.
No, but Greg, people. If it's a fancy hotel, people are absolutely going to fuck in it. That's why would you not? That's sheer comfort. You're just like, if I'm going to enjoy this
there's
comfort.
nothing around there. There's nowhere. There's no like bars or anything near there. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
There's probably a bar in the hotel though.
Oh no, there probably is a bar in the hotel for sure.
Mate, fancy hotel equals fancy fucking. Not for
fancy
everyone.
Fucking.
Not for everyone.
You first, no me.
You fancy. Fucking.
I've got a stag coming up. No, it's next year. It's in the summer, I think. I'm going to Bristol.
Okay.
And I'm going to. We're all staying in a hotel together. I think there's like 12 of us going, and I only know a couple of them.
Okay.
But Lee's going.
All right.
It's our friend Johan.
Yeah.
And we're doing. I can't remember what the breakdown is. It sounds pretty interesting, but we're going to Bristol, and there's a few things we're doing. Let me see if I can find the breakdown of the fucking email. But I think one of the things we're doing is a. Hang on a minute. Here we go. I've just remembered. There we go. One of them's like a graffiti. We're doing like a graffiti workshop.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, let's see if I can find it. So we've got we're sort of the stag west. We've got a group booking for the hotel. I'm trying to see a breakdown of what we're actually doing. Here we go. Activities. Oh, it's in May. What? Okay, so we're doing activities. This is what's happening. Flight club darts. Flight club darts.
Oh, that's a company, isn't it? That's like a place you just
Is
go,
it?
you literally just go. I think it's like a games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just you play darts and shit.
Okay, so that's happening. And then we're doing graft activity, which is the I guess that's the graffiti like learning activity.
Right. That's pretty cool. That is a unique activity.
Yeah, and then we're doing dinner, obviously, and then there's like bars and clubs. I think there's more stuff. We're literally basically there for like a long weekend, I think.
That's awesome.
So there's quite a lot going on. Let me see if I can find the first email. There's a weekend we're going.
I very much
so I
forward
should
to
be
you
doing
regaling me with the stories of your stag in May next year.
Yeah, I've not done it I've not like had to do a stag for fucking a long time, but at least I don't have to organise it.
Yeah.
So
I've only ever been on one, which was yours.
There has been a lot of talk about like where we're going to stay. And at one point there was talk of a Hilton, and I was like, I don't want to pay for a Hilton.
Yeah.
So we managed to get a group booking on a slightly cheap hotel.
Oh,
but it
enough.
should be an interesting weekend, and Lee will be there, so I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm looking for. I mean, do some fun activities and fucking just do some random shit. But yeah,
that'd be cool, man. That sounds cool.
Graph shit.
That sounds really cool.
Speaking of fun activities, I don't know if you've been aware of this, Joe. We've talked about silly things people do.
Have you ever lifted your legs into the air and masturbated towards your own face? That's
yes. I haven't seen this. I've just seen people talking about it on social media, especially in the Cheshunt groups. I haven't witnessed it myself. I've seen pictures.
Right.
It seems to be quite a thing that's happening.
Okay.
And it's people holding onto the back of buses.
What?
Apparently they keep doing it in Kingston, these kids. They keep jumping on the back of buses when they're moving and just holding on and seeing how long they can go for.
Oh, man, I can't wait to fucking witness that. I want to see that. I will run after that bus, hoping to see that kid fall off.
This is a Facebook post. I copied and pasted it. It's quite funny. Facebook post. The naughty children whose faces were posted on here by someone last week are now jumping onto the back and holding onto the 71 bus as it drives down the road oblivious. They've made cars and cyclists do rapid detours. If someone knows who they are or which school they attend, they need to be given some guidance before anything awful happens.
No.
Which is a fair comment.
No, I completely disagree. Let it happen.
Let it happen.
But I want to see a fucking. I want to see a kid's face scraped completely off from road rash. I want to fucking see it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem as cool as when it does happens in Roger Rabbit and they sit on the back of the pram,
or
back of the tram, and
Marty
they share
McFly
cigarettes.
when he's like skateboarding on the back. Like
this looks a bit more extreme, but I have seen a lot of pictures and photos and videos of this same group of kids who are just being fucking cunts in Kingston. Apparently they just give people shit all the time. They're riding bikes into shops and putting wheelies and shit. And
come in my fucking shop, please.
I think it's them.
Fucking come in.
And also, people and they're like fronting out some woman, and she's like filming them, and she puts it on the Facebook, going, "Whose kids are these?" And everyone's like, "They've attacked me. They've done this. They've done that." And everyone's like, "Oh, you shouldn't be putting pictures of kids on here."
Oh yeah.
But just fuck off. They're being cunts though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about holding onto the back of buses in Kingston at the moment. So keep an eye. I've not witnessed it myself. I've just heard tell of such events happening.
Fucking mate,
I don't know what the outcome of that's going to be.
I mean, this is just fucking. I mean, there's a lot of this shit on TikTok and everything, and it's all just fucking kids being cunts. Someone just kick them in the chest. Fucking give them bronchitis.
In the chest.
Right in the chest. Like
kick him in the chest and give him bronchitis.
Yeah, I fucking hate them. I don't give a fuck. I know, obviously, I can't fucking touch them. Not like that.
That's why I hate them, because I can't touch them.
Maybe like
why can't I touch them?
Maybe like that.
Maybe I'll just rape them. That'll fix everything.
Well, I told you that when I was living with my mum, some kids did a knock and run on our door. It was a very aggressive knock, and I was like, "Mum, I'll get." She was just like, "Can you get that?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely, I'll get that." So I opened the door, no one's there, and I heard them like laughing in our front garden, and they fucking legged it. And I did shout that I would fuck them in the street if they came back to our house.
In the street.
Yeah. That's my
in the street.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah. I'm
you
not
won't
gonna
stand
lie. I
a
did
fucking
threaten
chance.
to rape a child. All right,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But it was just a threat.
But
it was just a threat.
Man, it's fucking kids these days. I said it to Sam earlier. He fucking sent me something. I was just like, these fucking stupid fucking kids. Like, they're all just so dumb these days.
Yes,
like,
they are.
So
Insanely fucking dumb.
Stupid.
It's fucking insane.
I know that's just such an old man thing to say, but like,
yes.
Just there's such little pricks, and like, there's no fucking authority or like comeuppance to their actions. No. So like, if a kid is hanging off the back of a bus. Good. I want to see him fall off and scrape his entire fucking face off. Yeah. And I want to stand over him and I want to laugh because he's such a fucking moron. Like, it's just
seems
there's dickheads everywhere. Can't stand it.
Seems to be all
Merry
the rage,
Christmas,
I'm afraid.
Everyone.
Well, Christmas is done by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can do a quick search here. Kids hanging off buses.
Why can't kids be like Luke Littler, the darts boy who entered the World Darts Tournament at the age of 16 and won his first game? Why can't they be like that? Have some ambition, you know?
There we go. There's a picture of some kids hanging on the back of a bus.
Oh, mate, I would... Oh, dickheads. I want to
hanging on for dear life.
I want to see it because I just want to. I'm just be like, God, I can't wait for you to fall off, man. Oh, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard.
My God, that for some reason during my search of kids hanging off buses, it brought up one of my Facebook posts.
Of you hanging off the back of a bus
from 2012.
Okay, quite a while ago.
And it says, looking at Facebook is starting to be like buying a packet of cigarettes and trying not to look at the photo of the cancerous lung. Whenever I check Facebook, I'm caught off guard by sharing like photos of dying kids, disfigured babies, and dogs with their flesh hanging off.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm not being insensitive or naive, but damn, that was 11 years ago. Fucking come on, Armstrong. You were well ahead of the curve.
You were, yeah. I do remember posting something like that similar, but I was probably a bit more blunt with my words. I think it was around one of the times where Gaza was being attacked, and people, to make a point of like getting people to pay attention to it, they were like posting pictures of kids with the back of their heads blown off. And I think my words were just like, if to the people like posting pictures of kids with half their head missing, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Like, I'm not saying that I'm in support of what happens to Gaza and Palestinians, but I don't think that's the way to fucking go about it.
One of my favourite pictures I ever took of myself has come up as a memory as well. Which is it was a bus advert for the first Creed.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
it was the first Creed. I can't remember what his fucking name.
Yeah,
the guy
I
from
remember
The Wire.
that.
What's his fucking name? Michael. It is Michael Jordan, isn't it?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
The poster was him like screaming in the air with no top on, and it was basically me taking a selfie. It looks like I'm tweaking his nipples, so he's screaming.
That's fucking great.
Classic banter.
That's so good.
Fucking love it. I was having a quick scroll through, as always, my memories to see if anything popped up. Oh, fucking hell, 4 years ago we played a gig. Must have been one of our last gigs.
Nah, 4 years ago? Yeah, that would have been... Yeah,
last remaining... Yeah, Model Citizens, last remaining passengers.
That's right.
That would have been fucking the one, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Fucking Jesus Christ.
One of the I think the last gig we've ever played.
I think that might have been, actually. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, that's it. Came up there.
He was there. Came down especially for it.
And that's pretty much it. That's it. Nothing else.
I was, it's telling me 9 years of friendship with Brendan O'Prey. That's pretty good.
Oh, fuck yeah. Why not, eh?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not celebrate 9 years of Brendan O'Prey?
It's literally all it is just telling me the amount of friendships I've had for the many years.
That's mainly what mine is.
You posted the thank you. I was tagged in it.
Did I?
Thank you for welcome. Your book and the...
oh, yes.
The bits on there. Yeah, dice rollers last.
Did I share it? I can't remember which group I shared it in. Someone posted a video the other day, like a YouTube video, and and I don't know this guy, and it starts with like his stereo, and he puts on like some sexy music, and then he shuts the blinds. And then he lights like a stormtrooper candle, and then you see his hand like stroke down the front of my book.
Oh my God!
And then it like cuts to him in like his room looking at it, and he's like, "Oh man!
Oh wow!
Oh boy!"
What a sexy
And he's
night.
like turning it sideways, or doing the fold out. Like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. And then you hear his missus off camera be like, "What are you doing in there? That bloody Dolls book." Don't call it that.
It's
very
more than
funny.
that.
I found it very funny. Even though it stressed me out the way he was holding the book, it was a very, very funny video. I appreciate people who do videos like that. Makes me laugh.
I got a couple of good. I can't believe this is what we've resorted to, is reading out our Facebook memories at the end of our podcast.
It does happen. I
got one here. It's to whoever on box.
We did a whole episode once. We read out our junk email. Do you remember when you were living with Kaz?
Who's this behind you? Ooh.
Oh my God! I didn't even hear the door open.
I saw a sparkly little shadow in the background.
Generally scared me then, Indiana. You scared me.
Hello.
You're right. We get it. Hello. You're right.
Oh, she's been on the booze.
You didn't even hear the door.
No, I've got headphones on. So I didn't hear
You
the...
not even see me on the screen.
Well, not until Joe said, because it's all dark, isn't it, on my screen?
I saw
can
it.
just see
I
my
literally
face
just
out.
saw. All I saw was that jacket, and I'm not gonna lie.
Hello.
Hello.
Indiana's in a very sparkly jacket because she had a school party today.
Oh yeah.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, I know you can't hear him because I've got headphones on. You can't hear him. Yeah, but Indiana, we're really recording an episode.
Hello.
Hello. You all right?
Yeah.
All ready for
Is that
Christmas?
all right?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay. And I went and saw Indiana's nativity yesterday.
What did you play, Indiana, in the nativity?
Yesterday was
I saw you yesterday.
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Okay, sorry.
Wednesday.
Okay, all right. Okay, sorry. Tuesday morning before Christmas horror, I went and saw the nativity.
Wonderful.
What Christmas horror?
Oh, I went to Ed's to watch Christmas horror films. I'll explain it more to you when you're older. And then you're on the same. Have you just had dinner?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Good
tell
stuff.
from the pasta on your face. Right, sweet salad Joe, then we're going to carry on recording because this is the episode, Indiana. It's not like we're just chatting at the moment. We're actually recording an episode.
When are you going to be done?
Well, I don't know. In the episode soon.
Yeah,
well,
not too
soon.
much
It'll
longer,
be a
I
shorter
reckon.
episode. We'll be done soon.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
See
Say
you
goodbye.
then.
Yeah. Say goodbye to Joe. And we'll see.
Bye.
See you later. Merry Christmas.
You too.
Thank
Good girl.
you.
All right. Off you pop, sweetheart. Shut the door behind you.
You know, I can see a big present and then it's a Christmas tree for me.
Oh wow, that's cool. Off you go.
Oh, big present.
Get out of it. Get out of it. Off your pop, little one. Off your pop. Right. See you later. Bless her. All right then.
As I was
Stop fucking doing that off on the shelf shit soon. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
As I was saying, yeah, I posted, this was on my memories, it just says, to whoever on Boxing Day posts a picture that says only 364 days till Christmas, let me stop you right there and give you some advice. Don't be a cunt.
Fuck off. Yeah, those people. There always fucking happens too, doesn't it? There's
Yeah.
always fucking someone.
Always.
That fucking pops up.
Always.
Usually someone's dad on Facebook. Only 300 days till Christmas. Lol. Better get Christmas shopping. Lol. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Just fuck yourself.
It's too much. It's too much.
It is. This episode will be a slightly shorter one. I say slightly. Probably be a shorter one because
It's Boxing Day.
Yeah, well, it's coming out Boxing Day. Who's listening? I'm tired. We're all tired. Joe's got loads of curry to go finish. I've got food to attempt to eat. I was going to say something. Right, so things of watching. I like wrapping up with things in watching. I might have said this last week,
Yeah,
but
fair.
I've been really back into my Godzilla thing recently.
Yeah, -1 was out recently, wasn't it?
I want to see -1 so fucking bad. I don't think
Okay.
I'm going to get to cinema to see it. But anyone who's seen it has just told me it's a fucking beautiful film. Like,
That's cool.
apparently
That's
it's
what you
fucking-
want.
It's beautiful. It's stunning. And I'm not talking. When I say I've been back into Godzilla, I'm not talking about like Godzilla versus Kong and shit like that.
Godzilla
I've
versus
been,
Adam Broderick or whatever.
Yeah. I've been really. So I watched Shin Godzilla this week,
Okay.
which was a Japanese Godzilla film they made, I think, 2016. Mm-hmm. Generally fucking terrifying.
Really?
Like borderline. Well, it's not borderline. It's a horror film. Like Godzilla's fucking. He's not like the friendly anti-hero.
Yeah.
Same with -1 from what I hear. He's not the anti-hero. He's not fighting on the behalf of the people.
Yeah.
He's fucking killing fucking everyone. Like, and it's fucking dark, man. Like, spoilers. When he comes out the sea, he looks more like a fish.
Okay. Interesting.
And he's little, and he looks like a fish, massive eyes and gills, and he's trying to acclimatize, and he's just going through the city. And my God, because he can't breathe properly in the air yet, his gills are just like pissing out fucking blood
Oh my
everywhere.
God.
Like, and it's fucking, he's huge, so it's just waves of blood just splashing everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's fucking, mate, it's so fucking horrible. It's
He's
so
trying to
nasty.
evolve to like fucking.
And he's like waddling down the. Oh my God, it's so fucked. Then he gets a bit bigger, and then he eventually stands up. Then he fucks off. Then he comes back, and he's a bit more Godzilla-y, but he's still not like the Godzilla you know. He's pretty fucked up. He looks a bit weird.
Yeah.
But the first time you see him do his fucking mouth, oh my God, it's so fucking awesome. They can't penetrate him. They keep trying to like bomb him. At one point, they call in the Americans who drop a lot of bombs on him, and you see the camera angle so good. It's from the ground up, and Godzilla's looking down, all the bombs explode on his back. And again, just fucking so much fucking blood shoots out of him. It's just, it's so...
that's cool, that's
really, really enjoyed. Again, it's all in... Oh, annoyingly, the version I watched was dubbed, and I was trying to switch it back to original language with subtitles, but it literally wouldn't let me. I had to watch it dubbed. It's really fucked me off, to be fair.
No, fair.
Because you just don't really feel as the voices just don't have that urgency behind it.
Yeah, when stuff's dubbed, I still I'm still looking at their lips and just being like, yeah, but what are they actually saying? Like, and
half the time it's very different to stuff, and also they're not like they're in peril, but it sounds a bit more like this guy's screaming and dying in agony, but the voice is like, oh no,
yeah, oh god,
what is happening? But it's it's kind of taking the piss out of government as well. So when Godzilla arrives, they're all in the meeting, the Japanese government, and it's like, it won't be a creature, it's going to be whatever, it's just going to be it's going to be like a burst water main that's caused all this flooding and stuff. And one guy's like, we should look into the possibility there's a creature in the water. No, don't be silly. Then a creature shows up and like, oh my god, we need to turn this meeting into a cabinet meeting. And they all go sit in another room. And then they literally just get up and go sit in another room. And then later on they're like, oh my god, we need to make a plan quickly to this. And they get up and they go into another room. And basically it's kind of taking the piss out of the government that every major decision needs multiple meetings for it to happen. So it's kind of taking the piss out of that as well. It's kind of a commentary on to have this. And by the time they make a decision, it's too late. And thousands of people are dead. Yeah. And they're like, we took too long. Oh well. And it's basically a running commentary of that. So I do recommend Shinzilla. I really want to see Godzilla -1. I've heard nothing but amazing things. So I'm really excited to see it. I'm not dismissing the other Godzilla films. I do like the calmness of them and stuff. They're entertaining, but it's not. It's different. It's different. Yeah. It's not like the Godzilla and Kong films that the Americans have done. It's very different. This Shingzilla and this -1 film are very different. Although that being said, I think I mentioned last episode, I'm still watching that series from those new American films, that Monarch series with Kurt Russell.
Oh yeah.
And his son playing the same character across different time when he's young and old. Really actually enjoying it. It's actually very good. They actually managed to get the human characters interesting, whereas in the films you just do not give a fuck about the human characters, right? Yeah. You're just like, come on, cut to fucking Godzilla, blah blah blah. But yeah, been banging into that of late, and on a bit of a Godzilla, watching a lot of Godzilla videos on YouTube and a lot of fucking documentaries about it. I don't know, I'm on a Godzilla thing at the moment.
Okay, fair enough.
So there you go, Godzilla thing. And I finished Spider-Man 2, by the way, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
We've had a bit of a mishmash recently of stuff we've watched. Black Summer was a good one.
Yes, you were saying,
enjoyed Black Summer. It's interestingly shot, but also it's like it's a bit weird because so there's 2 seasons and we're just a few episodes into the second season, and it's kind of sort of jumped ahead of time and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But it all kind of it's interestingly shot because it shoots from different point of views of characters, but there's the same event happening. But just sort of bits here. The lead character, I have no, I don't care for her. I just don't give a shit. But the way it's all kind of sort of filmed like one shot, one take sort of style. But then obviously you can also see where someone will walk in front of the camera and it'll obviously be like a position change or something. But also in the first season, within the first There's one character in the entire first season who doesn't say anything, doesn't say a single fucking thing, and all they just do is run and fucking because it's all based at the end of the world. A virus is out and there's zombies and blah 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 blah. But it has been quite enjoyable to watch. We did watch because I hadn't actually seen it. Was the Wild Country, the cult documentary. About the love fucking cult or whatever they are. Cults do cults always fucking fascinate me because I'm just like, how have you fucking fallen for this? Like,
yeah, and we've said this before on here. Half the time, it's not even as simple as falling for it. Sometimes it's just people desperate to belong, right?
Yeah. Or they're just like they need to be on.
They're the ones they prey on.
Yeah, they want to be. They want to be on. They want to be like front line for like this new fucking thing, and they want to say that they could be there, but like also at the same time they give their entire life savings to these fucking people. So yeah, I started watching that, but haven't finished it. We watched Maze Runner the other night.
Oh really? That's like the kids' film, right?
But actually it's pretty good. Like Will Poulter's in it, but like still when he's got like chubby cheeks and he's not all toned and like growing up.
Yeah.
And fucking the girl from Skins, who is in it for some reason.
Narrows it down. Yeah.
But it's it was actually quite an enjoyable film. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. The maze was cool. The whole concept.
Yeah. There's like 3 of those films, right?
I think we've got Scorched
Maze
Fire
or Earth or something.
Yeah, that's the second one, which I think we're going to watch at some point. And then what else? There was something. Oh, Stargate as well. We watched Stargate.
Oh, classic! Brilliant.
Yeah. Good.
How did it hold up?
It was all right. I mean, it's a 90s sci-fi film, so it's not like doesn't look fantastic, but it's still like the plot's there. It's cool. And I was just like, it's the guy who's in all the sexy films.
Yes, it is. Yes, and Kurt Russell.
Yeah. Just in case you thought we were talking about Kurt Russell.
Yeah, we're not talking about Kurt Russell, but he is in that film.
Yeah, there's a few good things out at the moment that I'm quite tempted to watch. But as I said, when time off from work comes, I'll be sitting down to those and having a roll through.
Yeah, I've been struggling a bit to finding things I want to watch. I've been watching, that Monarch show, and I'm watching the show. The only reason I keep... once this finishes, I'll probably get rid of Apple streaming. But Slow Dogs on Apple, I fucking really... The Gary Oldman show. It's not the Gary Oldman show, but Gary Oldman's in it.
Yeah.
It's so good. Series 3 has just been fucking really good so far. I'm so, like... His character's so fucking gross. Gary Oldman's character. Just... he's always smoking, but he makes it look... horrible, it constantly looks horrible whenever he smokes. Like he's very good at that. He's got really horrible greasy hair and those big fucking Dharma glasses, and he's got like a fake big. He's got a big belly. Yeah. Like he's like a detective, but he just looks fucking disgusting. Doesn't look like your typical fucking hero detective, but it's fucking really good show. Really enjoying Slow Dogs, and I'll be sad when it ends, but then I'll probably ditch fucking Apple. Oh, well, actually, no, when Monarch's on there as well. So yeah, when those 2 shows finish, I'll probably ditch Apple for now because I only kept it with Ted Lasso originally. Yeah,
I had TikTok showing me in clip form the episode of The Bear where it's Christmas. From the second
family one,
mate. It is just one of the most fucking stressful things I've ever watched.
It's very well done. I've been watching some really good videos on YouTube, like breaking down the bear. It's like, why is the bear good? Why does it grab your attention? And there was one about that episode. It was fascinating.
There's a guy that did a really good breakdown of the Marcus episode when he's in Copenhagen.
Yes.
That was also good. But I'm quite tempted to rewatch The Bear because it was fucking fantastic. It's one of
it is great.
I easily say it's like the best thing I've watched this year.
It's fascinating. It's very, very good. A bit of a mishmash episode this one. But as I say, we'll be back in the new year, and who knows what crazy things we'll have to talk about then.
Who knows?
I'll pull a bit more content together for that one.
This is our last one of the episode. Yeah. This is the last one. This is the last one of 2023. So we didn't.
It is.
Maybe we'll do a roundup. We'll do a roundup.
The last one of 2000. We'll do something. We'll look at what's happened over the last. We'll look at what's happened over the last year, and it won't be happy because it's been 2023, right?
That's it. That's the other thing I did watch. The other was the I watched the Nick Cage film with him and Pedro Pascal.
Oh, I watched that.
It's great.
It was good fun.
Brilliant. It's so fun.
It was good fun.
It was
good fun. It was a good fun film.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
It was fun. I enjoyed that.
That's how I sign off.
Give that another viewing at some point.
Wow.
All right, everyone. I don't know what this episode is going to be called or what the artwork's going to be. Possibly us hanging off the back of a bus.
That's exactly where I was going. Yeah, but probably dressed up as Santa or something.
something festive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, everyone, short episode, but yeah, we'll be back soon. Thanks for listening. Marion, do us an outro, and I'll stick it on episodes going forward if you want. I don't care. It'll be fine. If not, I'll pull something together.
Say you care.
I do care. I mean, I don't care what you say, is what I meant. You can say anything you like. Not that I don't care. So that came out wrong.
Oh, dear.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Can I hear Milo as well? Is Milo in here too? Nope. Oh, he's out there of Indiana.
Fair.
Milo's the cat, for those who don't know. Not some random person. So yeah, everyone, thanks for listening. I guess I've been Greg wanking at the window Armstrong.
Of course you have. Of course you have. Oh, I guess, I don't know. I've been Joe hanging off a bus Jackson.
Way! Peace out.
Yep.